Look, we know America loves defending private property, and that's getting very real in California. An attempt to clamp down on what are called smash and grab retail thefts. It's just a large scale shoplifting. People steal en masse, designer clothing, jewelry, and all that. So California has taken this to heart. I wish they would take Medicare for all to heart, but hey, Gavin Newsom can only do certain things for certain donors. So California is gonna spend $267 million to help dozens of local law enforcement agencies increase patrols, buy surveillance equipment, conduct other activities aimed at cracking down on smash and grab robberies happening around the state. What is it gonna be used for? Investigative units, foot patrol, advanced surveillance technology, cracking down on vehicle and catalytic converter theft, maybe the only one that I'm with, because I'm like, I got a Prius and I really don't want that thing to get stolen. The money would also help fund units in the DA's offices dedicated to prosecuting these crimes. Now, I just wanna jump down to some graphic 5. Let's just be real about the fact that retail theft is not a massive issue so much as just generally retailers are losing money. They're deciding to clamp down on this now. This has existed, retail theft has existed for a long time. Organized retail crime is just one of the components of retailers' inventory losses. It's not the largest. It's the lower percentage of overall shrink than it was 5 years ago, according to the NRF surveys. That's a National Retail Federation that estimates that organized retail crime costs companies an average of just 7 cents for every $100 in sales. But like I said, Gavin Newsom has to deliver for, corporations, honestly, in this state. I'll give my thoughts. I think this is a complete misuse of money. I think people need jobs, job training, access to education, and access to healthcare. If you want to clamp down on petty crimes like this, people are not losing their lives. Yes, there have been security guards that have been bear maced. I think that's awful and terrible, but this is not how I would use $267 in this state. Nina?
I mean, for me, I see it twofold. One is, are they investing other dollars, other places to edify the people of that state? So, and I think you've made that point. My other concern here is that, people shouldn't be stealing though either. So you can't just let, and I've seen, that has happened in my hometown. The people who are in those malls are afraid. Those people are somebody's mother, somebody's sister, father, brother. Think about the employees too. If we want to think about employees who work in these facilities too, if the places keep getting hit, then they may close down and those workers lose their jobs. So I think this is a complex issue. When it comes to, are these people following the law? No, they're not following the law, and something should be done. Now, they shouldn't be killed, and that kind of thing, unless they're being violent. And there are some reports that some of them have been violent, some of them have used weapons, and you laid out the mace. Don't do that, because the people who work in these facilities, they just trying to make a living like everybody else. And is Governor Newsom willing to invest more money on the more positive side of the ledger? And you named that number one variable, Medicare for all. So I always say multiple things can be true at once, and I don't want folks that are doing this scaring the hell out of people to just be able to get away with this stuff, because it's not right.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.